everything
by the way.
sucks.
Sent another one right now.
Damn.
Yeah, your run sent. Let me just see that it's not empty.
Have we talked a little bit about
Change.
what's going on behind the scenes with the uploading and the times? And...
I need to check this so you can talk about it though.
Yeah. So we got our official timing referee Arcano is working behind the scenes. Basically, we've got a script going on these emulators, and when they finish a run, they upload it to our servers, and Arcano plays it back and gets the timing down to the frame and uploads that to our servers. So that's how we know exactly who wins these matches. And if for some reason we need to play the video back, we can go ahead and do that. We're looking to add some really cool features for next season with some playback kind of stuff going on. I'm excited about it, but it's pretty complicated. And we're running a tournament here, so we decided we'll leave that for season 2. Should be interesting.
It's coming through 0 frames.
Is my run corrupted or?
Yeah, the one from Reziel, yeah, came through with 0 frames.
That's odd.
That's a really good quick
From
kill.
error, it came in.
What's that?
I mean, if everything goes wrong, we still have the replay at least.
From error, it came in the same for me. How much time on this one? See if Raz's new one is the same.
Yeah, I mean, we can always use the time from the replays. It just would be nice to know what the times are as we're doing this.
I almost got hit by that cow with the testicles on his face. Oh no!
It's really dumb sometimes when you juggle the boss on your face, and sometimes your jump input won't actually work because you jump at the very same time where he lands on your face, and then it just eats your input.
I was a lot better at the spikes in practice.
Yeah, weird how that happens, right?
Raz's second one is coming in the same.
Also is 0. Oh wait, which version of the emulator are you using?
The one that was in the link?
No, yours is fine. I mean, maybe I'm talking about Arcano.
Let me just double check that.
No! Oh, that was so good. That was the furthest I ever made it.
When you had the quick kill?
No, I didn't get the quick kill. I had the, I got to the 3rd spike room with the ball, and then I got dead.
Oh, did you guys map the save movie to the Y button?
Yeah?
Yes.
Yep.
All of you did?
I
Yes,
didn't.
sir.
Well, the thing is, I press Z because I have the different keyboard layout.
Okay, did you map
I'll-
Z to it then?
I
I'll
don't
double
know.
check it.
I have to check it after this run.
I gotta get going, man.
have the
Bacon
ability.
guy. Why?
Actually, I might have mapped it, and then I had the emulator. I may have forgotten to reset it because my.
Because you had to reinstall that time. Ah, that would be it.
If what's it called? BizHawk crashes at any point, all the stuff that you set will get unset.
You have to close it once and then reopen it, and then it should.
Yeah, that's what I always do. Is
Oh,
after
well
I'm
then,
done
yeah.
setting things, I close the program, and then
Oh,
because
boy.
it will eventually crash.
Yeah,
Sorry,
mine
BizHawk.
crashed last night when I was practicing, so yeah, maybe I need to
Definitely.
reset Y.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
But once you've closed the once you've set it
Yeah.
and then closed the program, it'll save.
So save movie to Y, correct?
Whatever if Y is the thing that you're submitting with, whatever button your submit button is which should be Y.
Okay, so
Both of
my
those
run
buttons
died
are
from playing
unbound for
boss
me.
because he's like permanently stuck in
Oh,
hiding.
Bacon
oh no,
boss.
it's good. It's still good. Okay, it's still set to Y, so we're all fine.
My
Can I get a
controls
time
aren't set
check?
to anything.
We
So
are
is my
at
footsteps count then, or
we've- just past the halfway point.
Sorry,
Thank
say that
you.
again. What?
I'm resetting my emulator to try and get the record
Yeah,
thing
Sounds
working.
good.
Wow. That time swing, though.
Although I had a 304, it's gonna make me sad that
Well,
it's gone.
if you, I mean, if we need to go back to the replay to get the exact time, we will.
Okay,
Kinda
now
sucks that
everything's frozen.
He's losing this time for attempts, though.
Yeah.
You can just add a few minutes. I'm okay with that.
Oh, did I hit? Oh, okay. Never mind. We're good. I don't know how that happened, but
I'll just restart. Whatever.
Oh, well. I have the half quick kill where you get like 3 hits on the boss when he's up
Yeah,
there. That's
there you
like
go.
much faster. I like reset afterwards. Fuck it. Go big or go home. We're only doing the full quick kill with this one.
I hate dying on the third set of spikes.
yes. My goodness. It's fine. Just turn back on the bridge, please. That'd be fine. No.
I turned back before the spikes. I'm not gonna risk it. Why?
Well, it seems like you're the
Because I
only
have
one
a
with a great
304
strategy right
that's-
now.
That's not saved, so
304 is really good.
How did you beat it
Yeah,
30
this is-
seconds faster than me?
He's moving really cleanly with this ball.
Yeah. Not good at
but then I have
handling
a
the ball,
50-50
if you know what I
shot
mean.
of,
Yeah.
getting past the third set of
I don't get
spikes.
it.
Yeah, and well, this is the kind of game where there's so much room for optimization in the movement that even after a week's practice, you can still get these pretty significant gaps in time if someone's really worked out how to get the most out of it.
I don't know why I do that.
Get in there.
How much time do we have left?
12 minutes.
Oh my god.
I
Yeah.
decided that I want to actually submit a real video and play it safe on the spikes, or just go.
You should. Well, no, your 304 will count. If it's fine. You can.
Yeah, play as if the 304 counts.
Oopsie.
And insult that 331. Was that one of the ones that didn't go through?
I don't know. It seemed to have.
Oh, never mind. That's the one we have. It's just I was just confused because the manual splits and the thing on the leaderboard said something different.
Yeah, I don't really know when my last split was supposed to be
It's
because
fine.
I'm illiterate.
What?
I never learned to read.
Yeah, I've
Actually,
been meaning to
yes.
tell you spell insult with an S.
Oh, jeez.
That's kind of insulting.
Oops. Oh, whatever.
Oh, you.
But yeah, Error having to figure out how he's going to adjust his play based off the time he has is something that's kind of unique to the show. It's pretty cool. It adds a layer of strategy where, do you go for the safe run first and then try to go for something better? Do you go all
Well, the
out at
thing
the
about it is-
beginning?
My run actually made it through the spikes.
Wow.
I just
Also,
didn't kill the boss, so instead of it being a 250, it was a 304.
if you guys didn't notice, Nacho just showed
do
up in
see
the
that.
chat room. Yeah,
The man himself.
the man himself.
That's right. One of the top tier speedrunners of this.
Don't judge me, please.
We're
Alright,
here
one
to be
of us.
judged. There's
Dude,
a
he at
timer
least
going
finished
and
a
everything.
run.
PogChamp indeed. Oopsie.
Alright, I need to not go for this.
So did anyone actually practice? Anyone other than Eric practice getting through this spike section
Yes.
without
I could.
untransformed?
I
Yes.
could never make it to the spikes until just now. So no. I had precious little time to actually practice.
Not today, but there was a time where I was doing it quite well.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, well, you know, got to bring it on game day, you know. Okay, that's fine. I just want to get through a run.
But I hope all you guys are remembering to pick up both the tail and the health refills.
Oh yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Would be
I'm
bad to have
taking
the time
it
and then
refills.
I
forgot
promise.
one of those.
And the health refilling too.
Yep. So I should probably talk a little bit about why these are in the goal. I mean, normally in a speedrun you wouldn't go out of your way for anything, but
Quick kill!
yeah, it's the
Wow.
health refill I think makes things a lot easier for these players. This is a pretty brutal goal for them to learn. These guys don't have any experience with Trip World prior to this week, so they're all pretty new to it, and they're learning almost the entire game, everything except for level 1 and for the final boss. So we made the concession of just requiring everyone to get a health refill in each of these 2 levels. And that means we'll have more completed runs to watch. And we're also requiring them to get the tail power up in level 3, which is, I don't know, it just changes the way the boss is done. I think it makes the boss a little easier to do consistently, but it has the downside of making it take longer for you to change over into fish form afterwards.
No!
So right there,
I'm going
enemies
that
grabbing
way.
it. That's what he's doing there.
Yeah, and then other things are happening after that.
Oh yeah, then a bunch of other unsanctioned stuff is happening.
That was the sloppy flip the bacon. Ugh. Technically, I pulled off the technique just slow
That,
because I missed
hey,
like
it
3
plays.
times.
Well,
Let's run
it's a
something
big
else.
big green 5-second split there, so that's what counts.
I hope this run might hopefully read. I'm not gonna get close to 302, sadly.
Alright, I'm submitting one.
Alright, submitting one, and make sure you save movie first. You can explicitly save the movie if you just go into the menu and do it before you hit the submit button, but if you've got the key mapped, it'll do it anyway.
Oh, yeah, no, I have Y.
Okay,
mapped to
good.
it.
Just making sure.
Yeah, we're good. Yep.
Let's mess up the flying section very badly.
Wait, now
there
I can
was a
just reset
tutorial?
until my heart's content. There is a tutorial. Yeah, Nacho has it. It's on his
Oh my
Twitch
God.
page.
You jerks, you never told me.
There was a tutorial. I just watched the speedrun.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's,
Well, yeah. I think it's a little weird, but it's fair to say that we also test our players' abilities to kind of research
Mhm.
speedruns,
farts.
learning from those who
yeah.
came before you, and you know, building on it is definitely a key part of speedrunning. So
Nah, research is hard though.
Got the health power bomb ball form.
we do a little bit. We'll point players in the direction of a video if there's a handy one ready. But if there's other information out there,
I mean, you linked to his page for the video, so I just kind of looked around his page, and I said, oh, well, this is very helpful.
Yep. Minus 7.9 on this first split for error.
Wow. Error.
I know he put a lot of time into the first goal.
Yes, indeed. Okay, this is much better.
That split, I got
man.
the health power up as the ball.
I see.
How?
Well, it's really good, Nacho. I really appreciate you doing that. That was very beneficial.
Because I put a lot more time with this goal than I did goal 2.
Well, let's hope that worked out for me.
Let's
No,
hope
I
that
put
you're
a
all
lot more
terrible
time
flyers.
into the ball practice than I did any other
Well-
part of.
Yeah, sure, of course.
Yeah, let's just hope that you're like really terrible at flying, and then it's gonna be an easy goal 2. Because goal 2 is all about flying.
Yes, indeed. Flying and the Goku movement.
The Goku movement.
That you know when you transform into
Oh.
Mewtwo.
That one.
Yeah.
That's the one where you stand there and yell for 2 minutes, right?
Yes. Like, okay, come on. Let's. The stage is over. Let's move on.
You also have to charge up for the
Yeah,
whole
you have-
episode.
Yeah, you have to charge it for 1 minute, and then you do the move, and that takes 2 minutes.
I apparently failed at flying.
Ark, did enemies run come through okay?
I got it.
Okay, good.
At least I made it past the bridge and spike section this time with ball, but
Okay,
I don't think it
good.
matters that much.
Alright, let's see if this run comes through
No,
with some
not the-
frames.
Ah! I can't even. How?
Enemy gets hung up on an enemy there.
I get it. I can't, unbelievable. That's that happened once in practice. I was like, well, that's completely ridiculous. That'll never happen. I actually like used it as a screensaver when I took a break from my stream. And damn, this is not a better time.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, that sucks. I was way ahead.
Yeah.
Gotta play the
yeah,
whole
that
category.
minus 7.7, that definitely would have been within striking distance at Razielem's time of
Mhm. Oh well.
317.
What's
So did
how
my
much
time
for
go
me?
through in the end?
We got 2 minutes left.
2 minutes. Okay.
I submitted a run too, so
Yep.
I wonder if that went through.
Yes, it did, and it has frames in it. Ark, do you want me to time Error's run?
Yes, please.
Okay. You know the trick about changing the turbo key to fast, or the fast forward key to turbo in BizHawk to go faster? It can be
Doesn't sound like a trick, it sounds more like an exploit.
It's an exploit.
Oh my god, giant cat!
Actually, Fees, could you do Raz's? It's showing up 0 frames.
His latest one?
Yeah.
Ah, you gotta be kidding me.
We'll do errors.
Okay. His enemies already updated.
I'm going to be inputting the time.
Shithead.
Oh,
Update
jeez,
the time
wow.
for a sec. Once I get
Here, why don't you update it first, just so we have them.
God, the enemies in this game are so cute.
At least that time I didn't die to spikes. Cactus. Too
Some
strong.
other new way to screw up.
Eh. Get out of my way, small things.
Everything in this game is small.
And we want them all out of our way.
I do that on the bus sometimes when it stops by the school. When it gets out, just like out of my way. Push, shove.
You turn into a ball and roll away.
Yep. Right through all of them like bowling pins.
Alright, well, we're down to last call, guys. This is your last chance to reset because time has run out.
Okay, resetting.
Last chance. Okay.
Okay.
Well, then, no more resets past right now.
Time to die to spikes.
Yeah, probably.
Oh my god, I've made it past the spikes like the second time ever. Why now?
Yeah, I made it through.
What
How do I
is
keep
the
bouncing the
Barkley
small
free
things
throw?
like this? What's going
The
on?
Barkley free throw is when you go up, basically try to do this spike room properly,
Oh,
and you
okay.
get through
Okay.
here and you dunk past the third spike room.
Yeah.
Every trick in this game and every enemy has a very unique naming convention, colloquially. I don't know if anyone saw Walcott's SGDQ 2014 run of this. It's something else.
Sounds like a good watch.
It's pretty good. He's very animated.
So Razielem loses his last run to the Baconator, I believe is his colloquialism.
That is it.
He baconated
It's
right
just
away
sizzles.
when I entered.
Oopsie.
Oh, good. That's a pretty good kill. I'll take it.
In case you haven't figured it out, my run's dead too.
So we just got Insult on a quest here to catch either enemy or Razielem.
Good old Insult. Love that
I
guy.
could maybe catch Razzie. Oh, I will see. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he submitted a better time.
Nah.
I don't
The
He
streak
think
has
did
I-
not been loaded.
Ah.
Slight improvement to his time, but it is
Oh, okay.
still.
Fair enough.
You still could
enough.
catch it.
Okay, we'll see.
Walking. I hate to tell you this, Insult, but
Farts.
if you start from flying the screen before you can fly through the screen much quicker than walking through the wind.
Whenever
yeah,
I
you have
was,
to. Yeah.
whenever I was the flying thing in that screen, I just got blown away.
Oh, you have
That's
to
why you have
really
to start the
mash.
screen before.
Yeah. Oh my goodness! Okay, I'm
see.
done.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah. The clam just had you for lunch.
Eh,
Wow.
whatever. Well,
I see.
Well, there
GG,
we
clam.
have it. It's the end of this match. Well, we got
Error
Eric
only needs one more win, and he has won the entire day.
the entire day.
I'm
That's
not
right.
winning Batman.
You're gonna win second goal, maybe, I don't know.
not with that attitude, sir. Alright, let me load
That's
up.
right, Batman is our next game. Our first match is over. Next up is mystery game Batman Return of the Joker. They've had an hour to practice, and this is the kind of game where you want more than an hour to practice. But they don't
No,
get
we're
an
all
hour.
really
They-
good at
they-
this now.
Yeah, they just get the hour, and you're gonna see some ice skating Batman with a grappling hook make some things happen in these sewers, and it should be good. It should be really good. Oh, so everyone's gonna
All right, let's take
Wait,
a look.
why
this
was
up, switch over. We'll get the final times all
Mhm.
timed up.
Got the brackets updated now. Errors scored a point against enemy, and Razielem has scored a point against insult.
lousy stinking Insult?
Yeah. All right, so each of these matchups is best 2 out of 3. So we won't know yet which of Error enemy is going to advance and which of Razielem or Insult is going to advance. We might or might not know after Batman. It's going to depend. But there you go.
So predictably, my my emulator crashed. So the fun.
The fun never ends.
Fun begins. BizHawk's great. It's really a great program.
Yeah, we use other emulators for other systems, but Game Boy, it's kind of the only option, so we make do.
How about Virtual Boy? Virtual
Yeah,
For Virtual
once
Boy, what do we use?
Yeah, we can add all kinds of things with BizHawk if it
We
was good.
could do Virtual Boy games on this.
Like for like 10 Virtual
Well-
Boy games that are out there.
Yeah, but they're all really
Unpawns
good.
Didn't crash. Great. But yeah, my my background. No, my palette. That's the word I'm looking for.
Oh, you lost your nice palette.
I was gonna say, did anyone put a crazy palette going on?
There was.
You had a good one.
Crazy, not so much.
I
Yeah, it
see.
was easy to see things. I liked it.
Oh, you made it so it wasn't obnoxious. Okay, that's an
Yeah.
interesting take on palette
Yeah.
swap for Game Boy games.
This is Batman, so obviously he has to be purple.
We just kind of house ruled, mostly on the fly, I guess, that it was okay to switch the Game Boy palette to whatever you want.
Yeah.
And very first episode, Dragon Dark opted
Yep.
for neon, pink, and purple, but like inverted, so like the darks were lights and the lights were darks, and yeah, we've
And you didn't ban the practice after that, huh?
And then we were like, whatever. If you're just joining us, you're probably wondering what's going on with the graphics. That's an emulator thing. It's normally supposed to stay solid.
I think it's supposed to flicker in between being the solid dark and the that wavy side-to-side thing, and that's also intentional. That side-to-side waving thing. I think that was. I mean, there's no like mode 7 on Game Boy, but I think it's some effect kind of like that. It's just meant to add some flavor to the game, but really it just adds a terrible mess.
Mess is a flavor.
Yeah, it's like a terrible mess
It's the
in
best
my mouth.
flavor, really.
I'm starting to get
Batman.
runs. Can we like?
It's like a terrible
Start.
mess in my mouth.
No, no way.
Oh, ice physics, why do you?
Alright, well, we're all switched over here to the right game. Looks like everyone's got the script running.
Yep.
I think
got
we're
a new
good on my
palette.
end. Oh, you got a nice purple Batman palette.
Yep. Purple Batman.
All right,
Which
are
is
you
an
guys
ode
ready
to
for
something? Maybe.
round 2?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
All right, sounds good. I'm gonna count you guys down. 3, 2, 1, go.
So this is Batman: Return of the Joker. It is really uncomfortable to play at first. Batman's got a lot of weight to him, both literally and mechanically. I mean, if you look at his, he's got a bit of a belly going on in some of these sprites, and when he wall jumps, you see those thunder thighs really come out. But yeah, he plays as fat as he looks. It's a hurdle to overcome, for sure. And on top of that, there's this grappling hook, which, I mean, if you're a speedrunner, you immediately see the potential for shenanigans when your game has a grappling hook, and this game is no exception. You can do some crazy momentum tricks with this grappling hook. I think there's only really one good spot to really abuse it and really get Batman going. But you can use it to skip stuff and go along the ceiling, and it's usually not any easier than just doing it the regular way. Using the grappling hook is pretty tight. Batman falls super fast, and the grappling hook takes a while to come out. So when you're swinging on the ceiling and you want to drop and reattach, that window for doing that is actually pretty tight. So you're probably going to see a whole bunch of resets. We've already seen a couple of people struggling with that aspect of things. So despite all these all this trouble we've given them, we decided to go ahead and
Super
have this game on the show. That's why the goal is it's relatively short. Beat the first level and then beat the mini boss, I guess it is, of the second level. This is a pretty short game overall. I think the record's like 7.5 minutes for easy mode, which is what this is. And it's a good thing because you actually take damage in the water on normal mode, and that would make things a lot less fun for our players. So definitely happy we went with easy mode here. Wall jumps are a thing, just like the Batman game. That's actually really good. Nah, this game's all right. But yeah, the wall jumps are they seem pretty forgiving. You just kind
Yeah, they're
of
not-
get up against the wall, press the button. You're
Not
not
too
gonna
bad in this game.
yeah, you're not gonna see any missed inputs or anything on on wall jumps, most likely. Tell me about the batarangs. How does that work in this game? Because the
They
NES
just come
game
out
is
once you attack, but you have to get them first. So once you get them, they just come out whenever you attack, and you have a set number of them. So after a while, you just don't have them anymore. And also, they do like considerably less damage than a regular hit with a punch. So even if you have them, you still want to punch things. They're just nice for zoning enemies away, make them run away, but not really for damage.
When you throw the battering, you still throw a punch as well, right? That's what it looked like. Yeah.
So, for example, on the tank boss, which is the last boss, you can kill him really quickly if you just run up to him and punch him. But, for example, I didn't because I had low health, so I just like killed him with batarangs and like took like 3 seconds longer it took, but at least I didn't die. And got like a sub 3 minute, sub 250 time.
Yeah, I missed it when it happened, but I really want to point out this amazing spot in the level where a tower of boxes falls down from the ceiling. So fast. It's comically fast how these boxes just boom slam down, and Batman kind of zips upwards through the blocks, so that's nice. But he takes damage every time he does. That's not nice. And there's like 5 blocks, and you've only got 5 health. So I think if you get lucky and you have full health, you can zip all the way through them and still be alive at the top. But I've seen Razielum, I think it was, grab the health up to get 6 health bars and still lost all 6 to the tower of boxes. So it's a risky play.
The thing is, you only take damage from them once, but it's possible to get stuck in them. And when you get stuck in them, you just die instantly.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, that's what's going on.
No good.
So you can do a well-timed grapple to get enough speed to get through there cleanly, or you can do the slow thing.
My god!
Wait, and you break them all.
I don't care that I died to the tank. I'm submitting that run just because
the
I'm finished.
fucking super
Absolutely.
quick kill on the first boss. That first boss just fucking imploded. Holy shit!
Yeah, you never got out of the corner. It's pretty easy to get him in the corner and knock him around, but he's very likely to kind of bounce out of it. So keeping him in there is a big time savings for Razielum. He's gonna do his best to hold on to this time through the other stage here.
Did you
The other stage isn't that bad, but there's some really annoying enemies that shoot at you, and oh my god, if they want to, they can like completely wreck your day.
Oh yeah, these ninjas are capable of some really neat stuff.
Yeah, that's why I died to the tank, because the ninjas absolutely owned me.
And then,
when
they
you
just
finish this
stand there
run,
and
Raz,
laugh at you.
make sure you save the movie, because it looks like it's not saving. I don't know if things are
Okay.
mapped, but you just go into the file menu and do it before you hit the submit button.
I did it after I hit the submit button. I'm gonna save the movie again and then... Oh, I can't submit twice.
You can just
Nice.
you can backspace and then hit the last split again, and the split will be wrong, but at least it'll resave.
Okay, I've got like a sub 230. Can I go AFK now? Fuck it, I'm going to go to Trip World now. This is done.
You could do that if you like.
You can do that. How players use their time is largely up to them. We make sure they cannot add extra mystery game practice.
What is going on right now?
That's the Blecky corollary that was implemented back in episode 17 or something, when Blecky just nailed his first run and decided he would rather use his time to practice the mystery game than keep doing attempts, and we realized that it kind of ruined the spirit of the mystery challenge, getting a whole extra 25 minutes. So we've since implemented that rule. But if they've had a whole week to practice Trip World, so if they really want to spend
No!
minutes
That's gonna go poorly.
we're
Honestly,
okay with
just
that.
finishing this goal is probably enough to beat us chumps.
Hey,
And
I
yeah,
had
speak for yourself, sir.
I had a
insult
time
speaking
at
for the
Raz.
group here. During practice, Razielum seemed to really get a hang of things.
He's the leader in the clubhouse.
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, everyone was kind of talking about this and complaining about that, and oh man, this is really hard. And Razielum was like, "Wait, really? I didn't really think it was that. I was just kind of overdoing my thing."
Oh,
Being good
cool.
at
That was a
Batman.
quick kill. Nice. All right, submitting that.
I could theoretically probably improve my time by getting the waterfall strats in stage 1 and killing the tank faster, but I think that's about it.
Well, hopefully it doesn't come back to bite you.
Nah, that can't possibly happen.
Yeah, now he's just playing mind games on everyone else.
That's right.
Doesn't have
I
to
mean,
worry
at
about
least
playing.
this is not
Well, see, I
sounding
have a
country.
reason to want to win this, because if I win this, I don't have to worry about
Take a nap.
have a
You
good
guys are
break.
still playing Trip
That's
World, huh?
247. That's
That's with me dying to the tank and having to wait for the game over.
yeah. So this match is not a runaway here. So I'm looking forward to seeing how things pan out. Survives the box tower.
When he's gonna take risk. Thing is, if I want to win everything, I need to win like 2 matches now, so I definitely need to win Triple World 2 anyway, so I'm gonna train that.
I mean, he can just always come back to this if one of us bops his time, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, so
Sure.
there's nothing wrong with that.
No, no reason not to. You mean when one of us bops his time?
I meant if.
It's gonna happen. At least this is not, what was that town and country where everyone had like 2 frames apart at
There's
times?
4 frames separating first from last, thank you.
Yep.
Oh my goodness,
Thing
I
is,
would
it was
I
like
would be
that
so
after
happy to
like
play
the
that
first
game on
5
SGL.
Yeah.
Like
game was
5
that,
minutes
Paperboy?
went by and everyone already had their times, and after that, only like 2 frames improvements maybe, until the time was over. So really, we could have just done something else after that.
Everyone
it's-
did consistently improve throughout the 30 minutes though,
Yeah,
By
consistently,
frames,
just
but
by small
yes.
small increments.
but they did get faster and faster and faster.
Paperboy also a pretty close one for the same reasons, but more of separation in that I think than we got in TNC.
Well,
Yeah,
so with
I
TNC being going out the way it went, does that mean it's I don't know, like banned is a thing you guys do, but is that eligible for future consideration? Or did you find
Oh,
that like
like,
maybe that's
would we
not a
use
great
it again?
speed game? Yeah,
For SGL, well, there's
Uh,
nothing else to do in it besides that.
right.
I mean, they're not going to do the surfing.
Hey, why not? There's technically a time element with that. Oh, that's terrible.
Sort of.
Yeah.
I mean, this.
You can guess just right when to go.
Yeah,
you
like
can
guessing
get to
when
the
level
dock
ends.
earlier or later. Oops.
Yeah,
farts.
I still think that game was just random frame advances, and I keep saying that over and over because it was.
You know, I played through it again, and if you hit the oil slick, it felt like you went faster.
Mhm.
And I
Yeah,
wish I
that's
had
what I
figured that
heard.
out.
That's what we all thought, but then we tested it out and it didn't do anything.
Or did it?
We tested out
No.
so many things, like maybe if we grind on the rails, or maybe if we.
I don't think anyone
This
finished the run
animation-
after they hit the oil slick.
Oopsie.
Pretty sure I did, and I didn't improve anything. I also did the animation stuff at the end of the stage, so the stage finishes quicker because your animation is over quicker and stuff like that, which really didn't do anything anyway.
Hey, we got some times up there on the board. There we go.
So speaking of that episode of Paperboy, I'm gonna continue down this train. Oops. I played after the episode. I tried to do like a perfect run with all deliveries and no deaths, and managed to do it after a couple hours or whatever. But then I looked into the speed run, and apparently, what houses you get you can tell what the RNG is at. And if it's in a certain place, you can predict where the motorcycles at the end of the stage are going to be and crash a few seconds faster than using the curb.
Oh wow.
So there's strategy, which I thought was pretty cool for Paperboy.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. That's one of those ones where the runs are always very close, and you think, well, there's no point in speedrunning this because you can't take any time off. But I guess so.
And now I guess we can talk about whatever the hell we're doing right now.
All right, so let's explain
Okay.
this game. This is the second Batman game for the Game Boy. We had the first Batman game on SGL a little while back. It was one of the first Game Boy episodes we did. And this is very different. We've got this inflated, bloated Batman. It's a grappling-based game. That's what really sets it apart from all the other Batman games, is you have a Bionic Commando kind of grappling hook. A little awkward getting used to. It's got some oddities, like it won't fire sometimes if you're against the wall or against the ceiling. And I don't know, I think in general the platforming is not too bad. I thought the controls were a little hard to get used to at first, but I don't know, I thought it kind of opens up once you get a sense for the grappling.
Yeah, it helps that you can wall jump off of damn near everything.
Right, yeah, you can even wall jump off of waterfalls. You can just grab onto them and jump off.
Dead.
Speaking of waterfalls, I think I'm going to stop attempting to grapple past them because I just keep getting waterfall blocked.
Been watching.
Yeah, there's this big room and it's got a bunch of falling waterfalls, and if you try to go across the top, you'll probably hit the first one.
I do that every single time. Like
I kept trying to go through it as fast as possible, get to that
nice.
section, and just do a really long grapple early on, and keep getting those long grapples. And I would always hit the first waterfall every single time.
Mhm.
So I think it's screen-based and not
Not a global timer.
I found if you do little tiny grapples, which is gonna slow you down, but you can get through that way. If you're so inclined.
It slows you down enough that you can wait for the waterfall to pass, and then you go over it, right?
Yeah, you can keep grappling, but I don't know that's necessarily advantageous time-wise.
wow, what a dickhead.
We didn't talk too much about the bosses, mostly because there's really not a lot going on.
It's
You
really
jump
fail
on
with
there
first
and
boss, right?
you give it to him, and sometimes he decides to actually attack when he does that Vega claw leap arms out thing.
Come on.
The dream
on, man.
is to trap him against the wall and just punch the crap out of him. But he bounces around a lot while he's over there, so it's not really easy or replicatable. And Raziel managed to pull it off in his run, so that's part of the reason why he's sitting so pretty. As for the tank, I mean, you just try to outlast him, kill him before he kills you.
Or
I'm
at
not
the
really
same
seeing
time.
or at the same time, because you will go to the next level and then die, which completes our goal that we set of beat this tank. So that is a thing players can do.
So we see
Holy crap,
Aragorn
Cred.
using boomerang strats on this tank. Made short work of it, but he got the double KO too early. He died too early to the boss, so he didn't get the proper double KO.
I didn't kill it.
Oh, you didn't kill
my.
it? Oh, I thought you killed it.
Yeah, he looked like he was exploding, but it was something else, I think.
Oh, my mistake. Yeah, it looked like there were explosions. So if you see the boss explode, then you definitely got the level defeated, I guess.
Wow.
It wasn't the run I needed anyway,
It wasn't the
because
one
I had a
you needed.
horrible time on the boss.
But was it the run you deserved?
Wow.
No, stop punching me, man! I'm just trying
Yeah,
to wait patiently.
You can run through all the enemies.
Yeah, but
But,
if you have to wait around, they get theirs.
Yeah, eventually they well,
Ow,
they're pretty
farts.
good at attacking as long as they're standing still. They'll usually pop you right in the chin. But they have these little jab attacks that send Batman flying, and
Where am I? What am I
usually
doing?
it's a death. You just straight up, if an enemy decides to punch you, you're dead. There's a couple spots where it's just a regular old time waster,
Oh gosh.
but it's definitely never good.
Oh no. Get Batman.
Also, enemies in this
There we
game
go.
are
There
extremely
we
tenacious.
go. Waterfall, skip.
If an enemy fixates on you, he will follow you over platform and absolutely everything. He will
Yep.
stick on your ass. Like, they're probably better at jump and run than Batman himself.
If they could wall jump, this game would be impossible.
Yeah.
I love every time you have to run right and then slow down. and then run right again, because Batman does this like he's turning left and right, and his feet are going up and down like he's got to pee or something. And he's come on, okay, go, okay, come on, okay, go.
Oops.
It's the closest thing Batman ever comes to being cute.
Oh, I made it! Hallelujah!
Enemy's okay. Did not get crushed by the boxes, but he's dealing with some heavy lag. Swings through to the next stage, or the boss rather.
Beginning to wonder if I should start practicing Trip Roll too, because yeah.
Believe in yourself. Go on.
Well, you're still not in first place in this one though. You got to get the
I know.
run of runs, but you think you're not going to be able to beat the 226.
I'm just not nearly consistent enough.
Nice.
This is my goal. I need this win. I need 2 wins. Oh, by the way, is the next round of the tournament already gonna be mystery?
Next round of the tournament will be mystery.
Oof. Oh boy.
Oh, nice. I need to get there. I'm good at mystery.
Jump! No! I'm gonna keep going.
Hey,
This is probably
I
not gonna take
almost
11
won the
seconds.
mystery game tournament, so I have
Unless-
to be good at it.
Ooh,
Yeah.
insult dies to the boss.
Time.
Does not get a time on
Submitted.
the board.
No, I still will.
Gosh, will you please? There we
Oh,
go.
he'll still finish. There you go.
No. What? What was that grapple?
You've got a little less than 11 minutes to get that. Get your
Okay.
times on the board.
Very
Well,
good.
everyone has one on the board, but
Now that
definitely
we-
room for improvement.
Yeah, we
I
haven't
think
seen a lot of movement. After the first maybe 5 minutes, we got all the runs that we see on the board currently.
Well,
Oh, I had a
my
run.
Well, plus insult that he just got.
yeah, I think that's the first time I've actually managed to do all of the things on the same continue, or not continue,
On
but
the same
like
try.
on the same not game over, like not full game over. Man, I can't even. How do you English?
It's not easy to talk and
Works.
play things at the
Right.
same time.
Waterfall.
Actually, I think that helped me. Man, just stay grappled.
One wall jump there. I noticed sometimes you can't jump up like to the next platform.
You just miss it by a little bit.
Yeah, like it seems that the height, your jump height, is slightly random or something.
No, you have to
Or
hold it
maybe I
down
just-
all the way.
All the way, like if you let
Like
go
even for the
a little
final
bit.
last.
No, I'm
pixel,
4
you have to
seconds
hold-
short.
Ooh, Error gets a run in. 17 seconds better than his PB, but still
Wow.
4 seconds short of Raziel.
Alright, I'm gonna start playing Trip World.
Oh man, everyone's gonna switch over to Trip World.
Not insult.
Not insult. Insult's gotta get his time down.
I need to not finish fourth. Oops. I suspect 5 minutes and 1 second is not good enough for third place.
Close.
Not that close.
Like 3 minutes.
Come on, man.
Give him hope, man. I mean,
It's
last
not
time,
sub
That's true.
230.
That's true. It turns out I'm the jerk in this.
last time on SGL when I was here, we were playing like Super Mario Bros. 2 USA or something, and like the time was like the first one was like 2 minutes, and then it was like 3 minutes, and then 4 minutes, and everyone had these horrible times. There was only like one person who was actually able to play that game.
It's a tricky game.
Oopsie, I didn't mean to.
Okay, that actually.
Yeah, we used that as one of those goals as a mystery goal, and it was definitely one of those low completion rate goals.
Well, for people who are not participating in the tournament, actually even people who are participating in the SGL tournament who aren't in today's match, you're welcome to join us for a race of both of these games. We're going to do Trip World. Actually, you guys can. It'll happen after the match is over, so you guys can join the race if you want. We're going to do a race of Trip World and a race of Batman Return to the Joker.
Yep,
Speed
we're
Runs
on
Live.
Speed Runs Live.
The channel's
Everybody sign
already
up
open
now.
for Trip World.
Oh my god.
But that's going to start at about 6 p.m.
Oh, Batman! Batman, no!
Okay.
He's
Submitting
what?
my
How
time.
did you do that? Oh man. That was
I
creative
still
use of
haven't-
wall jumps.
I still haven't really got a handle on the controls in this game.
Tank's gonna kill me.
Yeah, 2 health on this tank is rough business because his attacks are kind of all over the place.
gosh.
Yeah, they're fast and furious, but when you hit him, he is stunned.
I had to
So you do
be
get
safe.
you do get a bit of
The
breathing
save
room.
strat forces him
They're
to
essentially
blow his
ties.
7 seconds there. Yeah, that could have been something. So he's gonna keep going. He's going for more. And
farts.
this
Are
last
you still alive?
last 6.5 minutes.
Oh, good. I game over. But you know, oh, we got a little time. Okay.
I never really got a good handle on this game. I noticed people in the chat are now sympathetic towards my plight. Oopsie.
Plate.
Yeah, the plight.
Plight of the underdog.
Once you fall in that little pit, you can wall jump to your heart's content. But I'm pretty sure
No!
at the time you are no longer in the pit, you're flying all the way off to the left and into a
Yeah.
That's
different,
unfortunate.
bigger pit.
Oopsie. Well, I guess I'm waiting for boxes now.
Yeah, I think it's some combination of the lag and clipping, like running into the wall, is sometimes prevents Batman from getting up onto that ledge.
Damn it, claw thing.
Last time I tried to clip through the boxes, I lived.
If you are on like the far right side of the boxes, you can live, but
Yeah, you tend to get pushed out to the right
yeah.
instead
Yeah.
of pushed into the floor and destroyed.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Okay. Saved it.
What? Okay, almost did it.
Oh, you jerk. Ooh. Hey, settle down, Batman.
What if we do a zip accidentally? I mean, that's still a reset, right?
If you do zip
think
accidentally,
God
On
damn
Trip
it.
World.
if it gets you anywhere, then yeah, that's a reset.
It almost looked like one.
Ah, jeez.
Are there other zips?
I don't know, but I got like weirdly halfway wedged into a wall. So that was odd.
That's potential for a zip.
That happened to
Oopsie.
me too with the crates.
Yeah, I meant
So-
in Trip World.
Oh,
Right,
sorry.
he's in Trip World.
So
I'll
speaking
still
of Batman, if you get like punched, like the bad thing about the wall jumping in this is if you get like knocked into the wall and you're attempting to jump over the thing that is hitting you at the same time, you will wall jump back
Jump
towards
right back into it.
right back into the enemy. It's a thing that just happened to me, and I'm getting ever so much closer to the beer fridge. I'm just kind of inching over there.
Air's in the second stage with some pretty good splits going.
Yep, he ran into some trouble with the boxes, and the boss got away from him a little bit, but still looking at green numbers. Ninjas are banging him up a little bit, but not too bad.
Damage boost through that guy, very good.
Goes into the boss with 3 health. Comes out on top. This is gonna be. It's a 221. About.
Oh no!
Wow.
Wow.
When I come back,
Do you believe in miracles?
Boom, the
I
upset.
told you we're gonna do it.
Razielem, boom.
Maybe
load back
Razielem
up
wants to
into the
get
game.
back into
There's-
Batman's.
There's still 2 minutes and
Yeah,
two
you
and a half
could,
minutes
could
left.
jump back in, get another run going.
Well,
get
I
the
told
2.5
you I was gonna
minutes
do it.
till you reset.
You guys would want to believe me.
Well, you could have lowered that to 215, because that was...
Alright, well, Arcano's working on the timing right now for Error's run, so we should know in a moment exactly what that time is, but it is considerably less than what Raziel had posted, so even if it's off by a few frames, he's got some work to do.
And there is room to go even lower than Error's run, because we saw he got hung up on the boxes in the first level, and the boss fight could also be faster.
Yeah,
I fell in the insult pit.
the normal mode world record run does this
Wait
in
a
like
second.
a minute 50.
I don't know if I care for that name at all.
Sorry.
I've always wanted to have a speedrun thing named after me.
Not like this.
I assume it was the insult pit because it was a one tile thing that I was not getting out of.
Yeah, you try to wall jump out, and then the platform is also one tile, so I have landed on it. I've been in that pit quite a few times.
I actually fell in one of the waterfall pits, so...
Oh, okay.
Oh no,
Well,
this is different. It's in the
it's not
second
that.
stage. Yeah.
But it was very much a one tile thing that I was not escaping from.
Something about the grapple I'm doing right before means that if I do it like slightly wrong, I'm in that pit whether I like to be or not. Oh my god. So am I in a distant fourth, or...
It looks that way.
Okay.
He's got about 3 minutes and you're at about 5.
Oh, I got 4 now.
Oh, yeah,
so
4 now. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
it's
time.
still...
Okay.
Yeah, he's timing it right now, yeah. Still about a minute off.
Okay. Well, I did have a minus 2 minutes-ish
Oh my
on my
gosh.
first split,
Terrible.
and then game overed. Doing dumb stuff.
So you do have some potential to take third
Yeah, I
place?
could... If I could put it all together, I can get there, I think.
Alright,
Time
well,
over
now's
now?
your last chance to put it all
Yeah,
together.
that's a tall order with 1 run left.
Because this is your last run, because we are now at time 0, which means it's your last chance to reset. And that's it, no more resets past right now. We're in sudden death mode.
I still don't think I would have actually ever been able to beat my time anyway. Because that was like my absolute goal run.
Oh, what I should have done. Oh well.
Oh, looks like insult time is updated. There we go, 404. Run not found.
I get it.
Oh, that's it for me.
We had a good run going. Where does it end? Wait for
Ugh.
it. Falling off that elevator. That's
Yeah.
what does it.
All right, so
Because
Razielem
everything
has...
else was really good, so falling off of that
Oh.
was going to cost me.
Yeah,
like
that's
7
just
seconds.
like
Oh
last
no, he survives the box tower,
Ah.
but he misses the heart going into the boss fight.
Yeah, I had to dodge the guy that was chasing me.
It's going in with 1 health. That's not going to work.
Ah, that's not gonna work.
How do I even type this name? Can I autocomplete it? No. Dot ban MPE5 SKDOB. Man, lots of bots lately.
We're in the big time now.
Yeah.
Let's see what stage 3 looks like. Just for funsies.
Yeah, there's only
Oh.
there's 3 stages that you can select between. From initially, you can do stages 1 through 3 in any order, and then there's a 4th stage, and that's it. There's only 4 stages in this game. It's really short.
Oh, by the way, how did the last match end? Was it also Error Razielem enemy insult?
That's
Yes.
right.
Cool, then I can go AFK now because I can't get any better now.
Error, Raz, enemy, insult. Error, Raz, enemy, insult. Same thing twice.
Okay, so in other words, this next
Yeah,
match
so-
is just for show.
It's completely
It
for
doesn't
show.
matter at all.
Alright, well,
think
good night
it matters
everyone. It's an early end to SGL today. Thank you all for watching.
I think it matters between enemy and insults. I'm pretty sure it matters
Comment
between
added.
those.
Yeah, it
Strong.
doesn't. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Hold on. Let me get the next round of the tournament added and updated. Just to.
Like enemy and insult now have to decide who gets further in the lower bracket. Arrow wins the entire thing, and I'm in like a lower bracket as well. Like that's how it's standing right now.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so Alright, just give me a moment here.
Right.
And the bonus game is script ruled.
That's right. Damn it, this is the one I had a chance on. Too
Well,
strong.
you can still
Strong
strut your stuff here.
Sorry.
I'm not gonna, like, flail around on purpose.
I am.
But if I get first now and Arrow gets last, then I would theoretically have more points than him, but points don't matter.
Yeah.
Everything's made up as well.
But, there you nice pull.
That's right. It's like the flower form in Trip World.
The good old flower form.
Which
Everyone
I ran
loves
into a
that.
couple times in Goal 1 and was sad while learning.
Yeah, you turn into that small guy, and it's like, oh,
Yeah.
Oh, but seriously, guys, enemy insult. If you all beat Arrow now, then I can at least say, well, at least I won in points, right?
I mean, I'm technically trying to help you out, because I have pride on the line here.
my pride has already been crushed, so no help from me.
Oh, insult.
Turns to the beer bottle. Try to find what solace you can. Man, that got really dark. So look at this cute little guy nuzzling up against Arrow over there. He's adorable. Oh, you
So
kicked him in
I
the
kick
face.
him away.
Oh man.
Like, there's this candy and the ugh, ew.
About that, maybe we are the bad guys.
I
mean, no one wants
no
to
one
do
can
that.
see this because the bracket's in the way.
It's fixed.
Oh, it's fixed.
Yeah, he's having a.
You can see it
I mean,
now.
I think I had a dream when I was smothered by 2 giant pieces of candy.
The candy and the blob are playing tug of war with Pika Kirby.
With your heart.
No way, candy all the way. My heart's set.
Okay, updated. Alright, I think we're all set up for this match here. I got everything I need on my end. Enemy's going dark.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to switch it back on.
He's giving up. Taking a nap.
Not enough yet.
Don't cry, Mac, you lost.
Did you guys know that maybe it's only in Canada, but Domino's is half price pizza this week when you order online?
Is there any
Has what?
Domino's is half price pizza when you order online.
Really?
Yep.
Good
I,
stuff.
get,
You're not getting
I actually willingly clicked the box that says yes, send me emails,
Wow.
so I can
That's
notice it's.
Mistake.
I thought you were gonna say I willingly clicked yes, send me Domino's pizza.
I do that all the time.
Oh my.
Whoa.
Look, it's
The,
mini-me.
Yeah, usually they just send you, like, they're like, hey, here's like a deal, but it's one of the standard deals that they always have available, so they're just straight up just advertising. But then every now and then they notify me about these 1 week half price pizza things, and it's
That's
all
pretty
worth it.
good.
Okay, I think I'm ready over here. Looks like everyone's got their script running. You guys all ready to start this match?
I am ready.
I have no other choice.
No choice.
Yeah. I just cracked the beer.
Insult strats.
Alright, guys. Well, then, if you got your beers all cracked and are ready to go, then I'm going to count you guys down in
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. And we're off for the third and final match of the day. Because in the first 2 matches, We had the exact same placement. I think this match isn't really going to determine anything new, but it does count for points if you want to, have your rating go up appropriately. You want to play your best. Or down appropriately, whatever's the appropriate way for your rating to go at this point.
We give players a rating during the season based off of how these matches go, and then that rating determined their seeding for this tournament. So that's why...
More or less.
Yeah, those points actually do matter. But now that we're into the tournament, I think they're mostly just for show and bragging rights.
Fish. You guys are turned into the fish.
Yep, that's not ideal.
Yeah, you probably don't want to be the fish.
It is adorable, though.
Everything in this game is adorable.
That's true.
So in this stage, you're going to start to see some power-up stacking. If you get 2 power-ups at the same time, get one while the other one is still going, you'll see Error just did it. He got the ball power-up when he already had the tail power-up. And that turns you into this big guy who moves really fast and wrecks bosses.
Significantly less cute, though. Something about it. I don't like it.
It's kind of odd looking, yeah. It's a little creepy.
But
there are other...
sacrifice we make to go fast.
Right, yeah, which you need. And it kind of shoots one way and then goes zipping around butt first. It's kind of weird.
Maybe, if you know what you're doing.
Man, something's happening.
As if we know what we're doing.
But you can switch the order that you grab the power-ups, right?
Well, it's a different... Yeah. But the order doesn't matter. It's the pair of them, yeah.
Yes.
So if you get the flower power-up and the tail, is that what it is? What's the one that makes you small?
That is if you get the ball and the
ball and
whatever
flower,
the black one is, yeah.
Oh, it's the flower and the ball. Okay. Or the seed and the ball power-up. There's one power-up that lets you spit seeds that turn enemies into plants or something.
Yeah, that's right.
Not really useful as far as I can tell, but...
It makes them passive and not attack you, which they aren't doing anyway. So.
Right.
Right.
It works on bosses too. Just gonna put that out there.
That's a story element.
You can stun the bosses.
Oh, that is helpful, stun locking bosses.
Well, you can
deal
stun
damage,
them, but you can't actually attack them.
hurt them while they're stunned. Okay.
Right.
Great game. Oh my god. This machine part right here is where everything comes down.
Exactly.
And I got it.
Alright.
At the third machine? It's possible at the second machine, but I didn't want to go for it because it was pretty close.
That's okay. I'll take that.
Yep. And Raziel, when you get to the end, make sure to save your movie before submitting too.
Okay, it was a no reset run, so it was terrible, but still, let's do this.
We got some close times already on the board. 2:30 from Air, 2:34 from Razielem, and 2:38 from Enemy. So this could be
I didn't actually submit
match.
the time.
Oh man.
You just reset instead of submitting.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Wait,
It's
did you
so
save
weird
though?
going
If
to
you
the
save the movie, you can
didn't.
still send the movie.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I could send the movie, but that run was terrible anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh, the one we're talking about.
The one that everyone got a time close to, that we were all celebrating. Look how good everyone is. That time was bad. Okay.
It was bad. I got like easy sub 30 during practice, and that was like 2:34. I was like, man.
4 seconds. I think maybe we have different opinions on how bad 4 seconds is.
You know, as a speedrunner, you're not really happy with your time if it's even a second
That's
off.
true. That's true.
A second is an eternity. That's accurate.
Well, as a commentator who appreciates the hard work everyone has put in,
Oopsie.
I think that was a good run.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, it's Jessica working at Domino's again.
Trade.
This Domino's tracker lets you know the name of the person who's doing what with the pizza. So like, I just kind of
That
at some
sounds
point noticed...
really scary.
I know
What
how
with
that
your
sounds.
pizza.
I know how that sounds. But like, at some point I noticed like, whenever I
switch.
on the weekend, it always says Jessica is the one preparing my pizza. So now I've developed this weird
weird
It's the
crush on
exact plot of-
Jessica.
Yeah, a picture
Exact
of who
plot
this
of her.
person is.
Okay, let's just save this way.
Have you seen these online poker sites where you play with actual dealers? Like, there's like these girls that dress up in sexy ways, of course, and they're like dealers for this online poker that you take part of, like all other
sounds-
pokers.
I believe that exists for sure. Yes.
Yeah, there's those for blackjack as well, which is apparently pretty popular on Twitch. Really
Huh.
pointed at
Some people play while they wait for
Ah.
games. You can also
I'll-
talk to the dealers via chat.
I of course.
It's not creepy at all.
Oh man. What an interesting job that must be.
What, being a camera person? Just
a
like
camera
it's-
dealer with a chat room open.
Yeah, it would
dressed
be
in a
pretty
sexy
weird
way.
to like stream to people that you don't know with like a webcam on your face.
No, it's more about the the sex.
Yeah, who would do that?
Part is in there, and then people probably creeping on them, so you have to look at their creep messages in chat,
Oh god, you never open chat. Don't do
and then
it.
you can't
That sounds like the worst.
you can't like call them out on it because like that's you're there. To, yeah, it's weird. It's weird.
Yes, tell us more, please.
Mm-hmm.
This time I will actually send my record.
Well,
Is
it wouldn't
is it
be,
suitable to your high exacting standards?
Yeah, it's 220.
Oopsie.
Yeah, there's the sub 230. So that puts him in first, likely.
No.
Now.
Well, the thing is, Arrow has like a 230, and I know Arrow, so he's at least gonna get a 210 by the end of this.
Well, 225 on the board, literally as you say that. So
Yeah.
there's that. Once
it's-
again,
it's Arrow.
Pete switches places. It wouldn't be an episode of SGL if we didn't have the RoboCop title
Of
theme
course.
playing on Rainwave. So thank you for that.
That's
If
not
it didn't
me.
make me laugh every time I heard it, I'd maybe use it as something to fall asleep to.
Oh, you jerk.
So what are the flying controls in this game? Is it just like tap A to go higher?
Yeah, match
Yeah.
A.
And don't change directions and don't bump into anything.
Well, you can bump into
I'll
stuff
see what
that's
falls
above
from
you,
ground.
but you can't bump into stuff that's in front of you.
Or turn around.
Or turn. No, you definitely don't turn around. Don't be crazy.
Can't even do that. It's like impossible. You'll just fall to the ground if you do that, and you lose control over everything, and it's really horrible, and you want to end your
Yeah.
life.
Wow.
Okay, maybe not the last part, but still.
That's pretty dark.
We get dark
For like
on
a-
the show
I was
sometimes.
gonna say, is this the darkest SGL in a while?
But
No,
he had
it's not,
Batman on,
actually.
so-
We've
It's
yeah.
just
I
Batman.
guess good.
This is
for
an
me?
interesting show we do here.
Indeed.
Thanks everyone for coming along for the ride.
The ride never ends. Can't get off duty right.
You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave.
Oh, I missed the flight. That's like 4 seconds gone. No, I'm so bad. Enjoying the ride, guys. Enjoying the ride.
Aziel's my favorite.
Oh boy. If only I'd actually win stuff. I only ever get second in everything I do. Good enough.
Yeah,
Sorry, I
no,
don't
my
mean
heart
to-
wishes for you, sir.
I don't mean to laugh at your suffering, but you know,
It was pretty funny though.
it was pretty funny.
Oh, of course. I thought the
Can't
first time
laugh
it
at
happened,
tragic.
actually.
It's just gonna be tragic.
Town and Country also had like a really good time, believe it or not, and then someone beat it by like 2 frames in the end. Or like 1 frame. In like the last reset as well, it keeps happening. that's right.
I find what happens to me on this show is I either finish first or fourth.
Based off of whether or not you practiced.
Well, I didn't. It's true. I didn't have a lot of time this week.
I also didn't have any time, sadly.
Mm.
I feel like that was true for everyone. Everyone had something pulling away from their time. So I guess we were all even.
There was a lot of activity in chat during the week, though, about talking about the game.
Yeah,
Oh,
about
it's
how
a
much
cool
we hate
game.
bacon.
It's a lot easier to chat
Yeah.
than to actually sit down and play something, you know?
Oh yeah,
I think
You
we
just
mostly
hope
talked
that
about bacon.
some of that is like the key thing.
right. Like I can't play video games while I'm at work, but I can look
Yeah.
at Skype.
Well, we've got the board updated, I think. Error's best time is up there. Error has the best time up there right now at a 2:23. Razion with a 2:27. So pretty close between them. I'd say that it's a high 2:23 versus a low 2:27. So 3.5 seconds maybe between them.
And I believe both of them are have got time to save. Like I think they've had green splits that withered away a little bit at the end.
5, 6,
It's like 5
7,
second green split at the
8.
first stage.
Okay,
Yeah.
wasted almost 10 seconds doing that nonsense.
That's not good enough.
I can't believe the damage on this thing just kills the boss.
Yeah. Too bad you only get
Oh.
it for that one section of the entire game.
It's such a fascinating game when you, like, they put that in, and that's I assume you can get that elsewhere in the game, but I would have no idea.
don't think
This
so.
is the only time I played it.
There might be. There's a bunch of power-ups that aren't along the regular route. Some of the levels have alternate ways you can go. Speaking of that, we should probably talk about the fact that there's 2 ways that they can go in this last stage. You'll see at some point there's like a crumbling
That's true,
bridge. Insult's at it right now. There's a crumbling bridge that you drop down and go underwater, but had he gone left there instead of taking the crumbling bridge, you would go to a mini-boss fight, which is kind of slow. Probably not the right thing for a speedrun. This alternative route going past these 2 mini-boss rooms where you can just skip the umbrella guy, the umbrella Pikachu, and whatever that other thing is, just by flying past them.
I heard if you move the truck with
No.
a level 100
No.
Snorlax underneath is an umbrella Pikachu.
Interesting.
Did your uncle at Nintendo tell you that?
hmm
Okay. Probably checks out.
And his
Yeah.
brother works at Blizzard, and he can ban you from StarCraft and World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
Alright. We've got Insult's newest run up there on the board as well. That's a 250, so about 13 seconds behind enemy.
I did have an easier time with this goal, although I'm still not quite sure where I'm losing 30 seconds.
I'm guessing fewer turnaround animations. There's a couple spots where if you're really clean about landing before you turn around, I think you can save yourself.
Yeah, I was actually doing a lot better at flying this morning when I woke up. I think
would've been
I think the
nice.
problem is I continued practicing.
Again with the anti-practice.
Like I had a good run at one point or other, and then I played it again after, and that's probably
Yeah, you used up a good run, and after that's all.
Gonna start the
Yeah.
anti-practice campaign. It's his new political platform.
Don't be a tryhard.
I'm running on a strong platform of not practicing things and then complaining when you're bad at them.
And also lower taxes.
I already know the
Yes.
slogan for it. Don't be a tryhard, just be hard.
Speaking of lower taxes, we could always talk about the upcoming Canadian
Federal
election.
election.
hmm
As a Canadian, I actually care about that.
Do we have 2
Maybe
Canadians here
not. Also-
today? 3
We do
Does
Canadians
it
have
in the
involve
call.
Rob Ford at all?
What?
If it doesn't involve Rob Ford, then I have nothing to say.
Wait, do we actually have
3 Canadians and 4 Americans in this call. Almost 50-50.
Oh my. Oh my.
But I'm not. No.
Oh wait, you're not American. What am I
No,
thinking?
you're Canadian.
3
obviously.
Americans and 3
Oh, I
Canadians
forgot
and
to
1
split
European.
altogether.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm from Germany.
I didn't mean to lump you together.
It's
Germany,
okay.
Germany, Quebec.
Germany, Quebec.
I mean,
Do we actually have
Germany
three?
and America, they're pretty much the same thing.
That's
True.
wow.
Pretty much.
So,
the same.
based on the Rob Ford comment, does that mean we have actually 3 Torontonians up in this call, or?
No, the American guy said that because that's all we know
Okay.
about politics.
Yeah, if you're outside of Canada, that's all you know about
Yep.
Canada and Toronto.
Right.
Nice out.
Our mayor in Toronto recently, somewhat recently, said something stupid about Kanye West.
Why would you do that?
Why would you do
Everyone-
that? He'll say something stupid about himself.
Yeah, well, it wasn't intentional. He was like doing his best to like sound cool, and said something just like completely wrong, and it's just, yep, that's an old white guy saying
Yeah.
something is fine. And then someone was like, well, think about it this way, that's the most stupid thing he's ever done. Whereas with Rob Ford, like that's not even tip of the iceberg. So it was like, yeah, you know what, this new mayor, pretty good.
He's all right.
Better than the old one. Okay.
Yeah.
Better than Rob. Better
Several
than
days
Ford.
without smoking crack. So got that
Yeah.
going for you, which is nice.
Yikes. Shorten link. BJSM funny video.
What? What did I lose time on the
no.
last split? It was such a good. I
thought
got
my
second
chat-
machine cycle. Like that room was literally world record pace. That could not have been done any better.
Damn it, I just
I'm
accidentally clicked.
So I just recently moved to Montreal Island. So I'm gonna vote Bloc Québécois because now I can, for the first time in my life.
Just because?
Just because that's a joke. That's
Well, I
a
mean,
joke
I-
for I
they-
guess
they-
2 people.
Yeah. They probably have your best interests, I guess, if you're living over there.
It definitely sounds like a real thing that actually exists.
Yeah, it's,
Totally does, sort of. It would be like if instead of having your 2 presidential candidates and this one weird guy named Ross Perot, there was like a guy running and his whole platform was, I am gonna make Montana a country.
Yeah, okay.
Something.
Oh, sure. Oh, it's okay. It's the make Quebec a free
separate-
state. Sure,
Yeah,
sure.
I see.
Montana. I know you probably picked it because it sounds like Montreal, but I don't know, something about...
No, there's that you could not have picked a more diametrically opposed state. I think that's not even that's not what I meant to say. That's not the right words. But you know what I meant.
Yeah.
They're very different,
sort of.
as I understand them.
I'm just joking around about politics, I guess. I don't know.
Are you sure? I
As
think
much
you were
as
dead
one
serious.
We're
As much
definitely
as one can, yeah.
We're not the Daily Show over here. We're more
Politics of Trip World.
Ooh, that
Yeah.
starts on Monday too. Again,
We're more about, man, these jump mechanics are so bad. Ugh.
these are the real world issues.
Yeah.
Trip World.
The real Trip World. I would watch that TV show.
I guess
On
I would DVR it and not
Yeah.
watch it.
It's actually just like a rainbow filter applied over the reruns of the original show.
So this goal is quite a bit different than the first goal that we did. This is levels 4 and 5 here, and this is much more focused on fast movement than on boss fights. The mini boss and the regular boss of this stage are trivial, and you skip the mini boss and don't fight the final boss of stage 5. So really in this goal, there's not really any serious boss fights to do. It's more focused on how fast you go with your flying, because you're going to be flying through most of this goal, and it is kind of tricky to fly in these vertical sections without losing time, so probably a lot of the time loss is going to happen in these vertical screens.
Yeah, I don't know if we explicitly said, but when you turn around while flying, you just drop, right?
That's right.
Yes, it is.
So-
It's a
awful.
really long animation.
Yeah, so like this first part where you fly all the way through and then there's this cave and you hook back around, you would really want to just turn around and keep flying, but you cannot. You have to land, then turn, then fly. That's the fastest way to do it anyway. So it's super awkward flying, and lots of time can be saved by mastering it. And I think that's definitely going to show in the times.
All right, times
You mean currently is showing in the times?
currently is showing in the times. Yeah, the places haven't really changed any since we got our initial runs from each of the players here.
God damn it.
I blame the seeding for the tournament.
Playing the ceiling. Well, Razian
Oh,
did manage to get
man.
a little bit closer to error. He's only 1 second, less than 1 second off from him now. So we still have a really tight race here for the top position in this match.
I
Enemy
think I'm
improves
seated
his time.
higher than enemy, though, right?
What's that?
I think I'm seated higher than enemy.
Everyone's seated higher than me. I'm the low seed here. Because I only
Oh,
had
okay.
3 matches. And
Right, yeah.
the idea was to have at least 5, I think.
Yeah, so you have to be on basically 2 episodes.
Right.
Though you guys your rankings, like if you had the proper number of matches, your rankings are actually 45 and 46.
Oh, there you
So
go.
about
Oh.
equal.
I see.
Error's like rank 3 of all of us. Of like the end. Oh no.
He's, Error's pretty good at video games.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Eric's the
Eric's
highly
pretty
ranked
good.
one from this set. Yes.
Yeah, he can beat ghouls and ghosts. I think it kind of.
Yeah. I saw that the first time I faced him in SGL. I was like, well, I'm going to lose. That is an impenetrable game for me.
Yeah.
Let me tell you all about some Kung Fu.
And Donkey Kong Fu?
Sure.
Hong Kong Fooey, #1 super guy.
More delicious than a human eye.
What?
That's probably true.
I don't think that's how the.
That's not how it goes?
No, I
sure?
don't think that's how it goes.
I keep bumping into that.
Although it has been a long time since I've watched that cartoon, so who knows?
7.5 minutes, okay. Or a little less than that now, 7 minutes.
Yep, 7 minutes left, yeah.
Okay.
What was that?
So drinking 1 beer has not made me better at Trip World.
But you feel better, don't you?
For now.
Okay. You know what would make you feel even better?
Oh, a second beer?
5 more beers?
Yeah, any number of beers, I think.
Well, by the 3rd or 4th, I would agree with you, but once we start getting into like 8 or 10 territory,
If you can get to 8 or 10 before the end of the episode, I will be truly impressed.
Some speed drinking? It
Speed
certainly
running
can
some
be done.
beers.
That certainly can
oh
be done.
dang, sounds like a
SGL
challenge, sir.
I was gonna say, I think I
Show-
just challenged you by accident.
Oh
we
my
encourage
god.
binge drinking.
That's right. This is for the kids.
That's
With
just
this-
another day on SGL.
That's right.
Oh,
I forget
whatever,
who-
I'm
I
an
think it-
adult.
I
I'm
think it
allowed
was,
to drink a
uh,
beer.
I think we had the sets on at some point, and he had some hilarious alcohol joke that came out of nowhere. It's just like, no, well, that's why I drink myself to sleep or something. I can't- We've had copious alcohol on the show.
Yeah,
Hmm.
you don't say.
Oops, I keep forgetting to change to the friggin' plane there. Wow, what's wrong with wine? Poo-pooing wine, bad breaks.
I think everyone knows what's up with bad breaks. We know how he is.
The last time I heard a story about Bad Breaks drinking wine was when he was playing Holy Diver, and he slipped on his copy of Zelda 2, and the wine glass shattered, and he jammed his toe on the cartridge and was bleeding.
Wow.
And he ended up ruining his Super Famicom
Oh,
versus
no.
his regular Famicom. Yeah, his
Oh,
top. It
that's
was a top loader. Yeah,
Zelda 2 related accident.
yeah. Well, he blames Holy Diver. He's never played the game since. Apparently, this all happened on stream.
Wow.
Holy Diver is an
Guy.
unforgiving game, so that makes sense.
I probably didn't want me to go ahead and share that story, but whatever. It's too appropriate.
Well, if he was streaming it,
I mean, it's out there.
kinda
Yeah, it's on the
there.
Well,
internet.
he deleted the VOD. He was like, you know what? I would really
Oh.
rather not have that. Yeah. But the memory
Nothing
lives
goes
on.
away from the internet.
No, I can't go that way.
So I guess my point is he's been known to drink.
Oopsie. I meant
I've
to
heard that about
change.
him.
Oh my god. Well, it's true that Zelda 2 has that gold, like, weird paint on it. So it would be slipperier than a normal cart. Wouldn't it?
I don't
feel
know
like there's a
about
little bit of tackiness to it.
of friction on gold paint. Sorry.
You know what? Someone needs to test this, like, right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
for
Right
the
now.
business.
We need to know until the match is over. For reasons.
It's for
Oh,
science.
no.
That's good.
Okay. Need to pay attention. My play has really gone into the toilet.
Yet another run-in from error at this 225 mark. It's gonna go ahead and upload it, even though the splits are red, because you never know if maybe the split is inaccurate. So definitely double check that it is indeed not his
Obviously, he
fastest.
wants Ark to work a bit more.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he doesn't mind.
Switch forms. I forgot again. Must be something wrong with my brain, because I keep forgetting to switch to plane there, and then switch, damn it.
Well, about
And then
2
missing
minutes
the
left.
what's that called? The slope?
That's a word.
Mm-hmm.
It exists.
Sadly, all 3 of those runs have been slower than errors. But
Oh my god.
first one was
Consistency.
13 frames slower, the second one
Oh.
was 10 frames slower, and the third one was 21 frames slower.
Yeah. The consistency is super impressive.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, he actually trained this game, unlike anyone else. I've read in
I tried to
Skype chat
train
that a
it.
lot of people have like not had that much time to train actually.
Oops. No, I played this game for the first time on Friday after work, I believe.
Well, that's gonna be tricky then.
No, it was Thursday after work. Because Thursday
Oh,
was
then
a
that's
short
plenty of
day.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate that we can't guarantee everyone an equal amount of practice time. The way
I mean, it
can
was fine. I
as
could have
well.
just called in sick or something.
To SGL? No way.
No, to work.
Are you
Yeah,
serious?
give up video
Get all
games.
this.
You crazy?
Can never be too sick to play video
Yeah.
games.
Video games are why you call in sick.
That's yes. That's what.
It doesn't go the other way around.
Oh my god.
I know a couple places that like when like a GTA comes out or something, like everything just falls apart
Damn it.
because 10 or 15 people are suddenly sick.
Oh,
For a good reason.
So I've said all of these wonderful things, and my mic has been muted.
Oops.
Oh,
Well, you're here
I'm
just
sure
in
they
time
were
for last
hilarious.
call, so we can hear you making the decision about whether you're going to reset or keep the run you've got.
I was wondering why you were being so quiet.
Because he's
He was
focused.
in the zone.
So
man.
I was saying, you know, I'm nothing but consistent.
Alright, well, we're in sudden death mode, so let's see what happens.
Well, okay, there goes my run. What was that?
So what
I've
I was
never seen
saying
that before.
was that this is technically the first day of the tournament. This is the first day it could have happened. This round could have lasted 2 weeks or something like that. So
Yeah, you
That's
got it
true.
out of the way early.
yeah, but if this is the only date everyone was available,
It was.
I think it pretty much was, yeah. Some of the scheduling has been really tight.
Yeah, my schedule was kind of crazy. Pretty much from now until March. So,
I heard a
Fortunately, we
rumor
got
that
com-
one of the people in this call works nights, so it's all crazy.
Right. One person works nights, and the other person is only available at nights, or only available
Yeah.
after a certain time.
yeah.
We had one person who's not available weekends, and one person who's only available weekends. So it was a bit.
A balancing act, huh?
Yeah, it was. This was the most unsatisfiable of all of them, but fortunately, this is the one day that we could do it. Fortunately, there was a day.
Oof. I don't think I'm making
Turn
that up in real
around.
life.
Damn it.
yes, green.
This is
Whoa,
like the
my.
most trouble.
Even after I landed early and didn't actually trigger the boss fight.
Hey, you got a
Oh,
slight
no.
improvement from here. That's awesome. Solidifies his first place position in all 3 of today's matches.
Very well done, Eric.
Thank you.
This is the most trouble I think I've had with the cat form, like the weird lanky cat with 2 legs guy. Oops.
I could never get that movement down. It's so stupid too because it's very easy, but I would turn and shoot and then it would go the opposite direction of what I intended.
Yeah, in practice I never had that much trouble.
It was just operator error. That's all it is, but there was a lot of it.
Yeah. Yep. The operator kind of sucks.
Man. Oh. Well, this is not going to be an improvement, but we'll close it out. Why not?
All right, I'm updating the challenge brackets here, so people's picks will start to reflect these game results.
Mashed A way too much there. And there. Oops. Held forward too much there. It feels like I didn't practice at all, but I know I did because I was there. Watching me do it. Nope, that's the wrong time to split. Oh, doesn't matter anyway.
Is this like the
Goodness,
final
enemy
boss fight
Pikachu can
here?
do all of this stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but I can't.
Yeah, he's got those dive kicks.
Yeah,
Spike
final boss
kicks.
fight counter is pretty brutal. When you see blind races of this game, they always get to like the final boss in like, I don't know, 20 minutes maximum. And then they spend another 20 minutes in the final boss fights.
All right, the brackets have been
MTI, you
updated.
should go to Cat Planet.
Cat Planet, Cat Planet,
Cat
Cat
Planet,
Planet,
Cat Planet, Cat Planet.
Cat Planet, Cat Planet.
Oh, that slide.
All right, well, there's a bonus game that I put up for you guys if you'd like to try it out.
Ooh, I would.
Oh, here we go. No, I'd rather die.
And if you want to stick around, we're also going to do
Well,
a race of Trip
I mean,
World.
yeah, you have the option for die.
Dying is an option.
Escape.
Yep.
Or die.
The game is skate or die. First, let's get a look at these brackets real quick here. There we go. So we have a complete sweep this time. Eric gets 3 points over enemy and then 3 points over Raziel. Raziel beats Insult 3-0, but then loses to Error 0-3. And then in the losers, it's a losers bracket match, not pictured here. That was also resolved enemy defeating Insult in that. So Insult, unfortunately, now is double eliminated, so he's out of the tournament. And he can go over to the refrigerator and take his reward.
Wah, wah.
All right.
The tribe has spoken.
Yep. Error rather is going to move on to the next round of the tournament, and Raziel and Enemy are both now in the losers bracket, seated in different places, so it'll be a while before they would play each other again. They're seated into different parts of it.
Oops.
But make sure you check out our website for info on how the brackets are doing and when all the upcoming matches are. We have a bunch of things on the calendar so far. Let's just see. We have 3 other matches scheduled.
Well, hold on. Wait. What's this calendar you're talking about, Fiesel?
Oh, this calendar that I'm talking about. Well, there is a calendar on speedgaming.tv/calendar, so you can see all the upcoming events, which has these SGL matches on it. You can also go to the tournament page, which is speedgaming.tv/2015, the URL that you see right there, and there should be a link to a schedule of all the matches, specifically of the SGL tournament.
Interesting. No, that thing could be really cool. I really hope to make the calendar into something that everyone
actually
uses, because there's so much going on in the speedrun community that I think people just miss it. They just don't know.
Yeah.
So having a place to consolidate all that information would be awesome.
Well, our next SGL match is happening Tuesday evening, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, and it's going to be ActRaiser and another game yet to be revealed, another Super Nintendo mystery game. We've got Nighty, Nomad, Scavenger, and Zenig Reverie in that one.
Yeah, this should be a good one. Mostly because Scavenger's been seated really low, because he has not
just
completed
came in at
yeah.
He did like one episode, and then that's it.
But he seems like a strong player, so I think he's actually going to be putting up quite a fight against some of these other guys. So it should be a pretty tough battle, even though it's the first round.
It should be, yep. And we've also got on Wednesday of next week at 8 p.m. we have an episode of Adventure Island. It's going to be 2 matches of Adventure Island and 1 match of a mystery NES game. The players in that one are Reign of Soten, Pac-Man, Jadian, and Andy. So that's going to be a pretty high-powered episode, I think.
Yeah.
As well. And then we've got one, not yet the game decided for it, but we have one on the Sunday of next week. Sunday, October 4th, 4 p.m. It's going to be Freeball, Kari, Cananophone, and Empty Eye. We don't know yet what the game is going to be. They're still voting on it, but we'll let you know as soon as that gets decided.
Yeah, we got stuff going on all week, every week for like 2 months, basically, with these tournaments, and you can keep up to date on the calendar page. You can also follow us on Twitter at Speed Gaming Show, and that's a good way also to keep up with SGL.
Well, we got one person trying out the bonus game.
Yeah, he's chosen to
2 people
skate.
trying out the bonus game.
Whoopsie.
He's chosen to skate and not die.
But you see on the other 2 screens that they did actually die.
Yeah, I'm too afraid of the alternative, so I might as well skate. Yeah.
What if it was just called Skate Or, and then you didn't know, it was unknown?
Skate or
Would you- ...
dot.
Yeah. So like, would you be too afraid of the unknown that you would skate, or would you risk it?
I mean, maybe it's ice cream.
Yeah,
I would choose ice cream over skate.
but you don't know. It's just skate.
Right, I would choose the possibility of ice cream over skate.
The possibility of ice cream overcomes the possibility of
Of death,
getting
yes.
punched in the face or dying, or the ice cream's like really freezer burned. Man.
Or it's like mint friggin' something What's a crappy ice cream flavor? Are they?
Yeah, I was like, starting with mint is a bad way to go. A lot of people
Yeah,
just,
no.
you're like, what?
Yeah, no, sorry to all you mint fans out there.
Some kind of like orange sorbet or something. Bleh.
Hmm.
How about some
like-
chili sauce
Oh,
ice cream?
which one is that?
Beef flavored ice cream.
Oh, that would be cool. But chili sauce, that's something else.
Oops.
Speaking of
Once-
beef, you maybe only one or two people here are aware, but there's a drink called clamato, which is basically tomato juice and clam.
Oh yeah, I've
Yep.
heard of that.
And I learned recently that there's something called beef amato, which is basically tomato juice and beef broth. And I want it very badly.
That might be
That
pretty
sounds
good.
Yeah, it sounds delicious. Anyway, continue. You were probably going to say something about the show
No,
or something.
I forgot. No, I forgot my stupid non sequitur already.
Okay. Well, sorry.
It's for the best, honestly.
Because my story was kind of pointless. It was just like, yeah, I want this stupid drink that doesn't make sense.
Well, what? I remember. I was gonna say that I once put. When you get like Chinese food, they have those like those chicken balls, and you can dip them in that red sauce. I don't know what sweet is that, sweet and sour sauce? Anyway.
Yeah.
I once put that on ice cream. It didn't turn out good.
Yeah, that doesn't sound very good at all.
No, I was like, it's sweet. It's a sweet sauce. I'll put it on the sweet thing, and 2 sweets. It'll be good. And no. I was misguided.
No. Yeah, it doesn't seem like the right kind of sauce to put on ice cream.
Generally, chocolate, butterscotch.
Yeah.
Generally, those are the sauces of choice. Not sweet and sour.